to day 7. Welcome to day 7. You know, first things first, let's get caffeinated. Same mission. We need to get to 250,000 annual recurring revenue. We are at $28,824 right now. And we need to figure out why the music stopped playing. Hold on one second. Let's get locked in. Let's get dialed in today. Where did our music go? Come on. Okay, that's way too loud. Let me dial it back. All right. So, day 7, same mission. So far, we have created our first application, Clippy. It is breaking our live streams up into clips, posting them on YouTube for us, farming tens of thousands of views, hundreds of subscribers, hundreds of hours of watch time. We are well on our way to becoming monetized on YouTube for the first time ever. We're dog fooding our own product, showing that it works before it's even launched to the public. Building it live on stream so that we can buy our family a home. GetClippo.com is our top of funnel. Like I said earlier, we're at $28,000 in annual recurring revenue. We are going to live stream the entire process of taking ourselves to $250,000 live on stream. Day 7, 7 times the caffeine, 7 times the energy, 7 times the revenue, 7 times the Claude Code 4.7 on day 7 Windows. Today's a massive day because we have GPT 5.5 possibly releasing. Yo, what is going on? How are you doing today, my brother? Gani, you're back. Welcome back. It's so good to see you. Let's go. Today, we have a little bit of a change of pace because we are going to be swapping out pull-ups. We're going to be swapping out... Hey, Fab, what's going on, brother? How you doing today? We're going to be swapping out pull-ups for 80-pound shoulder presses. Okay? The last 7 days of doing pull-ups, some days doing over 60 pull-ups a day, has absolutely just wreaked havoc on my body. I can't believe it. I'm so sore. I mean, I am so sore from these pull-ups. It is absolutely insane. I can't even begin to tell you. My back, my biceps, everything. Let's pop over to the YouTube stream. I'm going to set up a poll. We're going to hop into some coding here in a second because we have no time to waste. AI is moving fast, and we have to move faster. Let's go, baby. Let's start a little poll here. Have you smashed the like button? Question mark. Start poll. Let's go. Let's go. The 80-pound stack of cash. Yes, today we are going to be shoulder pressing our $250,000 in annual recurring revenue, which is around 80 pounds in USD, in American money. So, I want to hop directly into the stream. But first, we're going to have to do a couple of shoulder presses here because we have 2 likes. I'm going to start off with 5 shoulder presses per like. We might bring that down to 2. But first, don't hold me accountable. Let's get it going. Come on. All right. We're waking up now. Come on. Wake up. Oh, my music is not playing in this one either. Come on. Let's get caffeinated, guys. I hope that you got some caffeine going. I hope that you got Claude Code open. Today's a massive day. I think that OpenAI is going to release GPT 5.5, which might save OpenClaw. I think that it might save OpenClaw. They've been teasing that it's Mythos level intelligence. I don't know. We're going to find out. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, so before we do anything, I think that we need to find ourselves some sort of whiteboard, some sort of list where we can look at our goals. Like, I think that we got to find some sort of list somewhere, a to-do list where we can look at our goals for the stream. Let's see if we can find something like that. What do we got? What do we got? Oh. Oh. What is this? What is this? Bova de God. It's an A6400 with a 16 millimeter Sigma lens, 1.4 aperture, baby. Let's go. We're vibe coded and making money. We need the best video production quality on the internet. If only we had some sort of goals list where we could look at today's goals easily. What is this? Hold on, can I get a refresh on that? Because that animation was sick. Let me get a refresh on the animation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, it's a Sony A6400. That's the body. And then it is a Sigma 16 millimeter lens on it, which has a 1.4 aperture, which provides a nice little... All right. So today's goals, we are going to add the finishing touches to the landing page. Okay? Yesterday, we made it beautiful. We made it incredible. If you were here yesterday, you saw that we switched from the dark mode to Ilias the God came in with a full redesign of light mode with a safari tropical background. We implemented that at the final hour of the stream. At hour number 3.5, we implemented a whole redesign of the stream live. We have to convert the actual Clippo app that downloads to your Mac OS to light mode. Last and final goal is we need to get a 2-hour stream done today. Minimum, bare minimum. It's day 7 times the caffeine, 7 times the energy. I need you guys to wake up in the chat. I need you to all smash the like button. Let's go. Let's go, Jessica. Way to go. You should stream yourself. You should definitely stream yourself. Ahmad, let's get you streaming, baby. Come on. Wake up. All right, so let's jump straight into it. Let's load up some Claude Code here. And let's get this product shipped. We need to get Clippo shipped. Remember, Clippo is just the top of the funnel for us. Okay? For those of you that don't know, Clippo is the top of funnel for us, okay? So Clippo is breaking our live streams up into clips, automatically posting to YouTube every 2 hours. We are up 2,500% on views. Okay? $2,500 on views, up 300 hours in watch time. Because this is automatically clipping our live streams, clipping our YouTube videos, scheduling them to YouTube, and posting every 2 hours in the background. It's a local Mac app, so there will be no subscriptions. You just paste in an Anthropic API key or an Open Router key, and it cuts up these beautiful clips automatically from your live streams or YouTube videos and posts them on YouTube and gets the likes rolling, gets the views rolling, gets the subs rolling. Yesterday when we Yes, 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 yes. Turn it up. I feel your energy, brother. Thank you for being here. Hey, Longcroft, first time. Thank you. This is only my 7th time being here. This is your first time. This is only my 7th time. Let's go, baby. Come on. Turn me up. So, let's get Claude Code started, turning this page into a beautiful light mode to match our current light mode landing page. Remember our goals here. Finishing touches to the landing page. Convert Clippo app to light mode. We have a big day. We have a massive stream in front of us here. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Tom, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Okay. Hell yeah. We love building in public. So we're going to let me open Get Clippo here. Let me open the landing page actually. Absolutely, let's do it. No 5 push-ups. So the last 6 days we've been doing 5 pull-ups for every like. What happened yesterday is we ended up doing almost 70 pull-ups. That was day 3 of doing 50 plus pull-ups per stream. And I'm smoked. My biceps are smoked. My back is smoked. I can't do more pull-ups right now. So we're going to do 80-pound shoulder presses. 1 or 2 per like, okay? In the beginning, I might do 5. I might feel out 5. 80-pound shoulder presses per like. All right, I got the dumbbells right next to me. I just did my first set. We're going to wait a little bit till we do the next set. We'll rack up some likes, and then we'll get right into it. All right, here's our landing page, baby. We got Clippo the Hippo. All right, $0 a month, no subscription ever. Every clip edited for max retention and views, 100% rendered on your Mac, no cloud, no $50 a month subscription, nothing. We made this because we tried Opus Cloud or Opus Clip. It didn't work. It took hours for it to do it. So we need to swap it out. Thank you, brother. The EDM keeps us fired up. It keeps us rolling. Yesterday when we opened our YouTube channel, we got this notification right here. And it blew my mind. We've had Clippo running for 4 days on our YouTube channel. And we got this notification. It says, wow, your channel views are up 2,564%. As a builder, seeing your own product blast off your own channel and build your own audience on autopilot, there's nothing better than that. That's the best feeling in the world. Okay? So right now, our landing page does not really match our app because we just redesigned it yesterday for this light mode. I like the light mode way better than the dark mode, okay? I think it's fun. It matches Clippo the Hippo. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna say, can you please export a design rule prompt for me to hand off to Claude Code so that I can make the design of the actual Clippo app perfectly match this light mode design of the landing page that we updated. Oh, by the way, guys, what we need to do today is we need to get the landing page live to the server because this is our old landing page, the dark mode. And we need to get our new light mode live to the server. And I'm thinking we need to change the background of the little short here with the dancing hippo just so that it fits in a little bit better. Okay, so there's no average cost per user because it's a Mac OS app that runs totally local. You can put an Open Router key or you can put an Anthropic key in. If you're going to do it with like Haiku or something like that, it's going to be like pennies per video, like maybe a fraction of a penny or something like that. Because the way I'm clipping the videos is it's a Python algorithm that downloads the video, downloads the audio, creates a transcript with Whisper, then uses the transcript to find the clip-worthy moments with the AI, with the LLM, and it all occurs local on the map on your Mac. I'm not running anything in the cloud right now. I have massive infrastructure apps. That's where my current annual recurring revenue comes from. And I'm done with massive infrastructure. I'm going to send out apps for now. For now, I'm going to send out apps that people run locally, and they're going to have no subscription with me. You pay one time. I'll keep sending you updates as I make the app better and better, but you pay me one time and that's it. You run it on your own Mac. And it all is scheduled, so you don't have to have the app open in the background. You just open it once. It's going to download your recent stream, your recent YouTube video, create the clips, and do it for you. Have I checked out Vizard? Not yet. No, Vizard. I have not checked out Vizard. How are you generating money? I'm generating money right now primarily through a dieting app that I have, and also my app QuickClaw, which lets you set up OpenClaw in less than 30 seconds straight from an iPhone app. No server, no Mac Mini, no API keys, nothing. You just download and you go straight into OpenClaw. I already have the system prompt set for the clips. But actually, now that you say that live on stream, I think that's a fantastic idea, that the user can set a prompt, maybe tweak their prompt for what clip-worthy moments to look for. But right now, I have it set up for you. Wasn't a fan of Opus clips. Felt like a lot of work. Oh my God, it's insane. It's insane. It was so expensive. It was going to cost me $1,200 a year, and it didn't work. How crazy is that? I literally said I'm not gonna build. I said to myself, I'm not gonna build my own clipping software. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, it's a waste of time. I'll just pay for someone. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. You're cooked, brother. No, you're not cooked. Come on, sour yogurt. Wake up. Let's get you involved. All right, so let's see what this exported. Let's see what this exported here. Jesus, here's a drag-in prompt you can paste into the Clippo's app's Claude code session. It's self-contained, includes the full token list, component rules, and do/don't, so it works even without the landing page repo on hand. Yikes. You are restyling the Clippo macOS app to visually match our marketing site. All right, we're just going to try it. I'm going to YOLO send this because I don't feel like reading this all live on stream. And I'm going to see if it matches the app for... I'm going to see if it matches the app to look like the landing page. I'm going to go CD into the app. We're going to open up Claude with dangerously skip permissions. I'm going to paste in our design code. You guys think this is going to work? We're going to see right here if it updates the app from dark mode to looking like the website. To looking like the website on light mode. And while this runs, we're going to do a couple pull-ups. I mean, we're not doing pull-ups today. We're not doing pull-ups today. We're going to do a couple shoulder presses. Come on now. I got 8 likes. We got to do 16 of these bad boys. Let's get 16 of these bad boys in. Come on. I'm wondering if this is going to be harder or easier than the pull-ups today. Seven. 6, 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's going to be harder than the pull-ups. That's going to be much harder than the pull-ups. It's going to be harder in a different way. It's going to be harder than the pull-ups in a far different way. Oh, I don't have the music going in here. I don't know what's going on with that. Very annoying. All right, let's see how this run goes. All right, so it created a plan for it. It's reading landing page for style reference, restyling front end. All right, beautiful. We're going to pull open, we're going to go back to the landing page, and I want to add, I was thinking about this last night, like before bed. That's when I had my best ideas. I want to add somewhere like hearts like a like shooting out, like likes, like thumbs up, hearts, as if you're getting like notifications for views, hearts, likes. Let's see what Claude thinks about it. Somewhere above the fold on the landing page, I would like to add like hearts or like the like symbols kind of like bursting out either from like behind the call to action button or from behind the dancing Clippo iPhone simulator. So you get like the feeling of getting the like notification or the heart notification. Where do you think would be an ideal spot to add this in a way that's not going to distract too much from our call to action and not make the site feel too congested? All right, that's running. I want to get Hermes pulled up today. Hermes. I want to get Hermes pulled up today because I want her to be working on our server work while we're doing all this other shit. I want her setting up the server. All right, my recommendation: behind the phone, emerging from its top right where iOS notifications appear and drifting up and out towards the right margin. Keep it sparse. But I don't want to draw your eye away from the call to action. The main trade-off behind the call to action would pull more eyes to the click target, but it'd mix metaphors. Yeah, let's just build it that way and see what it looks like. All right, we're going to see what it looks like. It wants to do it behind the phone. The only thing with doing it behind the phone is your eye is already drawn, right? When you land in this landing page, your eye is already drawn towards the hippo that's dancing on the phone. And like ideally you want your eye to be drawn to the click, to the call to action. So if I have like, if I add hearts and likes and all that shit shooting out from the hippo, behind the hippo right here, I'm like even more juicing this area and taking your attention away from the most important thing, the call to action. We'll see what it looks like both ways. We'll see what it looks like both ways, and then maybe we'll take a poll or something. We'll poll the audience. All right. So we got to get Spring fired up. Spring is our agent. What we're going to need to have her do. Well, first we're going to push to GitHub, and then our Hermes agent, Spring, is going to pull that repo from GitHub to our server and rebuild the landing page on the server so it gets live at getclippo.com, our new design. The other thing that I just kind of was thinking about right now is we have to actually set up Stripe at some point. And we have to set up a way to actually email our waitlist people. Pretty important. Added 4. Oh, yes. Look at this. Look at this. I am Don. What's up? What's up? What's up? My guy, Sour Yogurt. I don't need anybody right now, but I appreciate it. Maybe down the road. Maybe down the road. We have to get that ARR number up a little bit higher before we start bringing on people. Right? Open Claw Tips. What's going on? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. So we just added Don and Open Claw Tips. We just added these hearts that come off of the phone just ever so gently, you know, which is kind of nice. But my only concern is now we are drawing so much fucking attention to the to this part of the screen right here, you know what I mean, and we're drawing it away from the call to action. So I'm almost thinking about changing these hearts to the button section. And I know this is ridiculous that we're doing this, but these little touches sometimes, you know, add to the branding effect, make it a little nicer. Okay, that looks super nice. Can we just try it from the call to action button and see what that looks like? That does look nice. All right, so yesterday we redesigned for light mode, which we love the light mode. And by the way, for you guys that are just coming in, let me just show you something real quick. Let me just show you something real nice. This right here. This is our little goals list for today, guys. And we're going to cross these off as we go. All right, today's goals. Adding finishing touches to the landing page. Convert Clippo app to light mode, which we have Claude Code already working on that right now. And we're going to get a nice little 2-hour stream in today. That's what we got. That's what we got, guys. Yo, whoever is my one viewer on Twitch, you are the real... You are the legend, okay? And I appreciate that. We're going to slowly bring Twitch into the equation here. We're going to slowly build Twitch into something. All right. So let's go back. Let's go back now that we have our little goals situated. And let's see. This didn't finish yet. This is still working away. We're going to fire up one more window. We're going to say, well, first we're going to CD into the landing page instead of in the app. Because what I want to do is I think that on top of this right here, while your channel's views are up 2,564%, is I want to add a graph also. I want to add a graph of our progress since we've added Clippo to our site. To our channel. So let me see what's going on here. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe the amount of growth we've had on the channel so far. I can't even... Let me just show you this fucking graph. Let me just show you this graph. Come on. Look at this fucking graph, dude. This is the day. Where's the day? 14th. This is the day we set Clippo live. The 14th, right here. Okay? Right here. This is the day. Here we are. I like this graph the best. Let's, let's grab this. Jacob, what's up? What's up? What's up? First part, super low quality audio only, super fast. What do you mean? What's going on? First off, Jacob, what is up? What is up? I am Don. First part, super low quality audio only? You mean the stream quality audio is bad? Don't tell me that right now because I'll freak out. I'll lose my mind. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to rename this as graph. We're going to put this in the assets of our landing page. Let's go. We're going to name this views. Rename views. Put this into assets of the landing page. We're going to clear this. Open up Claude with dangerously skip permissions as we do. If you guys have not set up an alias to dangerously skip permissions on Claude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do it right now. Open Claude Code and then ask it to set up an alias to dangerously skip permissions for you. Name the alias Claude, CLAWD, and then start firing off some code. And have some shit working in the background. Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell me Claude Code is down right now. Because I will switch to Kimmy K 2.6 in a second and you guys know it. You guys know I will switch to Kimmy K 2.6 in a second. If Claude goes down, don't even tempt me with that. All right. I have added a graph PNG and a views PNG. I would kind of like to add this to the little testimonial section in a neat kind of way. Like maybe we can do that thing where they kind of have like the 3 cards. They kind of like sprawl out. Like there's one in the center and there's 2 on the sides, kind of like diagonally with a little like border around them. Let's just see what we can make. All right. Okay, do you run the $200 Claude sub? Yes, I do, absolutely. And then do you use Kimmy on open code? Yes, I do, absolutely. And you guys have to tell me what you're doing. I have a theory that if you run Kimmy K2.6 on open code from Moonshot's API, instead of running from Open Router, it's a much better model. And if you run OpenClaw or Hermes from the Moonshot API instead of Open Router, it's a much better model. I think that's something to do with Open Router. And this could be crazy talk right now. This could be crazy talk, but I'm 99% sure Open Router somehow nerfs K2.6. You heard it here first. You heard that take here first. It might end up on X later today if I do a benchmark. If I do a benchmark, it might end up on X. Which actually we haven't tweeted yet today, and we need to do a benchmark ASAP. Or something like that. All right, it swapped it out. Let's check it out. Here, so the hearts right now are behind the phone. We're going to see what the hearts look like behind the call to action button. It doesn't make any sense. It immediately doesn't make any sense. Do you guys prefer the hearts coming out of the button, or do you prefer the hearts coming from the phone? Mentally, it almost doesn't make any sense for me for the hearts to come out of this, but I really like the fact that the hearts draw your eye to the call to action. I just don't know. Also, this has got to change. Do I still have the extension for mobile view? No, I don't. All right, we're going to go to developer view. We're going to click this little button here. We're going to go to iPhone 14 Pro Max. We're going to say on mobile. On mobile, can we please have it so that grow your audience is on a separate line from on autopilot? And then we can juice up the size of the font slightly. All right, add it to that bottom call to action. Can you draw the eye to the CTA without using the hearts? It seems like the hearts should just be popping up where TikTok puts them when you look at your own posts, not in the hero. Oh, I definitely want to put it in the call to action at the bottom. You mean down here? Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to add it there. Yeah, where does TikTok put the hearts? Where does TikTok put the hearts? TikTok hearts. I really deleted TikTok off my phone. Oh, you want it to be more, Longcroft? You want it to be like somebody's like spamming the like button and it's like shooting hearts out? Open Router has many providers. You have to choose a specific one if you want the best output. Yeah, but I think that's primarily just for latency and tokens per second, right? I'm talking about a total nerf for some reason. Something to do... Dude, I need the Alani sponsor so bad, dude. Jacob, I need the Alani sponsor. Jacob. I need the Alani sponsor. Brother, I need the Alani sponsor. All right, done on mobile. Oh, that's way better. Let's fucking go, baby. Okay, so they quantize the models, but also this is going to be so fucking nerdy for a second. When you're doing multiple tool calls and it sends that, like, I forget even what it's called. You send the thinking response, the thought response back to the server. Okay. I think it has to be formatted in a very particular way for OpenRouter to actually successfully handle like that situation. Because when I was running OpenClaw, I would remove the nav bar on mobile, serves no purpose, leave the logo, push the hero section up, center all text. You want a little centered action, huh? All right, let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Remove the nav bar on mobile. Leave the logo. Push the hero section up. And then center the text. I just wonder if that's going to be consistent with this bad boy. Oh, the rest of the page is centered. You're right. You're right. Let's go, baby. All right, model depends on what GPUs are being used by each provider. All right, but so do you think can you select Moonshot from the OpenRouter's provider selection or whatever? And do you think that Moonshot's doing something to provide a better service? I kind of hate it. I kind of hate it for some reason. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible, but I sure. Yeah, and where is Clippo? The text, Clippo. On mobile, get rid of this nav bar. Just have the Clippo logo with the Clippo name after it. Also, for some reason on mobile, the Clippo text is not showing up after the logo. Yeah, it needs a hamburger. It needs a hamburger. So I think it's going to be nice if we add, if we subtract some of the text like Mark Lou has done. We subtract some of this text because it's too much. We give it some spacing. And then we make it so that this can be 2 lines. Grow your audience on autopilot. 2 lines. Subtract some of this H2 text. Give it some spacing. Get rid of this nav bar, image, Clippo, hamburger. And then we're going to be dialed in. We're going to be absolutely dialed in on mobile. All right, this is still going, not going. Is this actually doing anything? Let's go /BDW. And then say, is this still working? Ooh. I knew this was going to be a fucking juicer right there, dude. Because with just this section, just this by itself, it wasn't enough. When you have all of these, it is a juicer. Except for on mobile. I can't see the views. Dude, I love this section right here. I love this section here. You can just see the 42,000 views up. You can see the graph. You can see the wow, your channel's views are up 2,500%. You have this little clip from this handsome fellow. Okay. Moonshot are using NVIDIA H800s, H200s, and H100s. Yeah, so I wonder, I see. That makes total sense. That makes total sense in the NVIDIA situation. Yeah, but on mobile, like, you're never gonna hover, you know? You're never gonna hover. Unless, I guess, it's like in view height, in viewport. Let me just stop trying to be cool and let me just send it to AI. Wait, that's not... I'm gonna go like this. Grab a picture of this. Send this over to Claude Code. I'm gonna say, on mobile, I love this section on desktop. It's perfect. Do not change anything. But on mobile, it would be nice if, like, as we scroll to the section or something like that, the view card and the graph card sort of revealed themselves a little bit more. Or just they were just more visible. See how the views number is covered on mobile only? Leave desktop. We're gonna see what it says. Never stop trying to be cool. I will not. I will never stop. I will never stop. All right, hard refresh the page, browsers cat. Okay. We did hard refresh. Unfortunately, it is still... Unfortunately, it is still showing this. Let's open it in the dev tools and just make sure that it's not because dev tools unsafe to load URL from frame with URL. Files treated URLs are treated as unique security origins. Okay, I don't think that has anything to do with this. I did a hard refresh on this and the nav bar is still showing and I'm not able to see the Clippo text after the logo. And it would be nice if I had a hamburger menu for the scroll to sections. All right, let's see what it did for the cards. Cards are way better. Cards are way better like this. What it would be nice is if, like, as you scrolled to that section, they opened up. But whatever. Whatever, what are you gonna do? All right, well, you have to, I also want to bring I want to tighten up the verbiage on the H2 so that it's like 2 lines maximum on mobile. and I want to get the H1 so that on mobile it is also 2 lines. The first line will be grow your audience. The second line will be on autopilot underneath it. All right, we're rolling. Over to YouTube. The X chat is ass. The X chat is so ass. It is awful. It is not good, and it's very confusing. It's confusing. I want to be able to get the music set up here, because on this screen here, we just have my voice, and we don't have the music, which is not good. So let's go screen capture. I'm going to go back to this screen. Copy this. Right to face. Paste. And now we have audio. Let's go. Let's refresh the stream. Let's see how many likes we're at. We're at 11. I've already done 16. I need to do 6 more reps. Let's get 6 reps in. Six, 5, 4, 2, 1. Let's go! Fire me up. Fire me up. I love that we're getting the pull-ups in and we're getting the shoulder presses in. I love that. I love that we're getting them both in. All right, please tell me this. Yes, it fixed it. Let's fucking go. Dude, this looks incredible. The hamburger doesn't work, but this looks unbelievable. Once we get the grow your audience on autopilot and this H2 dialed in. Very nice. Very nice. I like. Come on now. Very nice. Way better. Way better. I wish you could see. Hold on. Let's do a quick comparison between where we were at yesterday and where we're at now. Come on. Come on. It's not even close, guys. Come on, guys. It's not even close, guys. Yeah. No. I'm going to tell you what the benefit is right now. Hold on 1 second. I have a light above my head. I have a light above my head. It's a bad setup. It's a bad setup. I should be going all the way up. I'm a full extension guy, okay? I go all the way down and I go all the way up, Jacob. But if I went all the way up with those, then this fancy light I have above my head, this light I have above my head would be broken. I know. It hurts my soul. Let me see if I can show you guys the setup real quick. Hold on. No. You know I'm a form guy. I'm a big form guy. Oh, so I don't think I like... I mean, it's not terrible. Grow your audience on autopilot. Drop in a live stream. Get Clippo. Auto post. Scroll stopping. Mark Lou's site has much better spacing. Much better spacing to everything. Let's copy Mark Lou's spacing. Sorry, Mark. Sorry, Mark. We're copying your spacing, brother. Can you make our site's spacing between the H1, H2 call to action button and the dancing hippo match closer to this site where it has a little bit more spacing? Let me try this in YouTube. Don, what's going on? Is it 2 a.m. where you are right now? Is that what you said last time we were here? It's like 2 a.m. or something like that? Something crazy for you? Oh, we got to go back to this. Yes, the restyle is progressing. The big CSS rewrite of front end dot just landed successfully. All the old dark theme tokens have been swapped for the new paper plus purple system. Still on the punch list front end preview. Change the native web view. Audit any stragglers. Okay, okay. I just don't believe this. I just don't believe that it's still working on this. Oh, wait a second. I don't know if it's just me getting older, but I think that the light mode is just let's go, Johnny Jim. What's up, Papa? What's up, Pops? I think that the light mode is the way here. And the dark mode just doesn't feel good. It feels cringe. 2026 light mode is the way forward. I don't like how some of these selectors have this weird dark shadow to them. We need to get that fixed. But I'm gonna let this supposedly keep running, even though I really don't think it is. Let's ask it again if it's still running. / by the way. / by the way. Is this task still running? And let's see. Oh my God. Don, how do you keep doing this? How do you keep doing this? All right, so Don says tested today. Instead of downloading the main video download, 2 things. 1, low quality audio only. 2, full stream, your audio comes in quick. You can transcribe and analyze even before main video. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Here's the only thing I'm thinking is we have to download it anyways. Like, yeah, that is actually a really good idea because you can download the audio super fast and then we could transcribe it and then we could create the clips. But it's not like that would be amazing if we could just then only download those sections of the video, right? But we still have to download the full video anyway, so we're sort of just changing the order of operations. Like we still have to download the whole video. All right, let's go back over here. It didn't change the spacing between the H1. All right, all right, all right. Hero grid. Audio can be crazy low quality, so your user experience feels fast. Oh, you mean like when I'm actually loading like these clips here? It's slow in this because it's running from like a Python development server. But in the Mac OS app, it's not a problem right now that it's too slow. Like if I actually open the app itself, like it's pretty snappy. And we're not actually loading the audio unless you actually click to open the app, click to open the video. All right, bump the mobile hero grid gap. Yes, but did you do anything with the gap between the H1 and the H2? And I'm only talking about on mobile, not on desktop. All right, I think this came out really good. I'm going to close that for now and we'll reopen it. You know, just by midnight thoughts. Brother, I love you being here at midnight. It's incredible. No, I didn't touch the H1 to subhead gap. Yeah, we need to add some spacing between the H1, the H2, and the call to action button. Not just the hero and the dancing hippo video. Come on. They're going to have to make voice to text have like a little bit of a have like an emotion transcriber, so when you say something like "come on," it adds that in there. Or when you say it in a certain tone, it needs to have a tone transcription. So when you say something in a way where you're like, should have done this. It says after it like says angrily. Yes, the main agent is still working on Clippo restyle. Still in progress. Front end preview. Okay. No, it's not because the API error happened. We had a API error occur during the last job restyling the front end. Can you please do a top to bottom search of the styling of the app from our last prompt and make sure everything is completed perfectly? You missed my XDM, by the way, but of a bit of a my bad, my bad. My XDMs, I actually opened them this morning for a second, and it was just filled. It was just filled with people like trying to sell me something or asking me to sell their thing. And I just didn't have the energy, stamina to go through that yet this morning. Which I will. I will get to it today. I'm going to look at the DM. As soon as the stream is done, we're going to look at the DM. All right, so this is still not nailing it. Okay, it needs more space above the H1. Add a little bit more space above the H1 on mobile only. I just sent nudes. I love it. Thank God, dude. That's what I need. Fire me up. Fire me up. Come on. Huge move, Don. Thank you. Thank you for the nudes. I appreciate that. Most people, most streamers get gifted subs. I just get nudes from men. I just get nudes here. That's fine. That's good. I like that. That's how I get paid for the streaming. All right, bump the H1 top margin. Let's see what it looks like. Come on. We gotta stop fucking around. All right, it looks incredible. I think it looks really good. Grow your audience on autopilot. Drop in a live stream. Get Clippo auto posts, scroll stopping shorts every 2 hours, hands free. Let's go. This section is beautiful. We're working, guys. We're working. Because I'm incredibly lazy. Come on now, Charlie. We're not doing anything manual on this stream. We're vibe coding out of our mind. We're paying 5 cents to have a pixel moved. That's how far gone we are. I used to think about that. Like maybe a year ago, I'll be like, this is crazy that I'm asking AI to move it a couple pixels. Like it's just a number change. But now I don't even think about it. That's how bad it's gotten. Where I'm just like, whatever. All right, so let's open the development server and let's see if it's finished. The restyling of the actual app itself. Which this is looking good. This is looking much better in light mode. I don't know why every time we open the development server, it's got to do this crazy lag situation. I guess we'll just wait for that to catch up. I don't know. Oh, does this hamburger work? Yeah, it does. Beautiful. We're in the light mode era now, baby. This is our glow up. This is our grow up and our glow up. Once you become Unk, you can only make stuff in light mode. You can't do dark mode anymore. Let's go. I'm going to be 32 in May. I will be 32 in May. Look at how far we've come. Look at how far we've come. Awesome. All right, I want to add a little bit of padding, I think, on mobile. I think that we add a little bit more padding. I think that's Mark Liu's secret to making his mobile views look so good. Maybe not. No, he doesn't have that much padding. Okay. So let's get this pushed. Yes, it does. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get this pushed. Can you commit this and push this to our GitHub repo? $41 on May 15th. I'm a super uncle. Let's go. We got unks in here. This is the unk stream. We got the unk stream going on here. I love that, guys. We got super unk. I'm going to rename this stream to Unk's Vibe Coding. Unk's trying to keep up with the young whippersnappers. All right, so we have to have spring. We have to have Spring do... Heads up, the untracked files and assets are referenced by the page aren't tracked in Git. If your deploy pulls from this repo, those images will 404 for fresh checkouts. Want me to commit them in a follow-up? Yes, commit and push all the assets. First, make sure they're optimized for web. $52 and vibe coded. Let's go. Let's fucking go. John, what are you vibe coding, brother? What are you making? What are you vibe coding at 52 right now? It's got to be some awesome shit. I just know it. I just know it. All right, can this please commit so we can move on with our life? We got to check some stuff off our goals list. We're an hour into the stream. We got to commit. We got to get some shit checked off. I haven't even shown you the checked off animation yet. I got the Vibetron 1084. We got to check some shit off our stream checklist. No image tools installed beyond SIPs. All used to downscale and recompress. Quick inventory. All right. Do we have any word? An AD harness like every other dev. I love it. I love it. Do you have a name for your AD harness yet? And how many Claude Code instances do you run at one time? Do you have 8 of them open? Do you have 4? I got to know. And should I be switching to an ADE harness? All right, beautiful. This is set up. We're gonna at Spring right now, our Hermes agent, and we're gonna have her set it up on the server. So let's say on the lab server, we have a site getclippo.com set up. Can you please pull the latest changes from GitHub and make them live? All right, I'm going to pull this over here so I don't dox anything I shouldn't be doxing. I don't think there really is anything. I don't think... It's not like the agent's going to reply back and be like, here's your SSH key. But you never know. You never know. All right, we got 14 likes here. We got to do 6 shoulder presses. 80-pound shoulder presses. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go, baby. Come on. Let's get psychotic. Break down what Hermes is just hearing of it now. Hermes is sort of like an OpenClaw agent that I think might be better than OpenClaw. It writes itself skills. What it's going to do right now, Hermes is going to SSH into my server. It's going to pull the GitHub repo. And it's going to rebuild the website for me. Last time on stream, we had Hermes. I have it set up to Cloudflare, so it actually can go into Cloudflare, buy the domain name, set up the DNS, set up Nginx on the server, and hold on one second. It can set up Nginx on the and pull the site from GitHub, have it fully live. So it's basically one prompt to go from just a local, to go from a GitHub repo to a website. Because I'm a freak and I like AI agents. Because I'm a freak. And then I get to just talk to my cool agent named Spring. And I get to say, hey, I got this server over here. I got this server over here. Can you go do this? Go do that. This is broken. Fix that. Hey, restart PM2. Markdown stack. I like it. All right, let's see if our agent was able to get that website live for us. We're going to go to getclippo.com. And just like that, our Hermes agent got the website live for us on the web with our changes. And our beautiful site is now ready to not only get us views, more audience from our live streams and YouTube videos, but also help our friends out. Actually, not really, because it's just a wait list. So now we need to finish building the actual app, because I think the landing page is where it needs to be at, which means we need to head over to the goals page. And we got to cross off our first goal here. Let's go. Let's go. Add finishing touches to the landing page. Oh no, wait, really? Hold on. Let me undo that. Hold on. We got to finish touches. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. What's good? How are you doing today, JM? Welcome back. Welcome back. Countdown. Countdown. Where's the countdown? Where's the countdown section? Waitlist closes in 10 days, 22 hours, 19 minutes. We can actually... We might be able to just get rid of that for now, because I don't even know when the waitlist is going to close. I don't know when the waitlist is going to close. No, JM, I had multiple people DM me. I let you guys all down. I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. I'm going to look at all you guys' DMs after stream today. I promise. Tomorrow I'll be prepared with my homework. I got sidetracked. If we want to be totally honest, I did something I never ever do. I did something I never ever do yesterday, and I went to the bar with a friend and had a beer. Okay? Which never ever happens. All right? But I opened up my DMs this morning and it was filled with people asking me for shilling their product and 30 for the day. Let's go. JM, we're doing shoulder presses today though. I got to say, we're doing 80-pound shoulder presses today. We are doing 80-pound shoulder presses today. I had to give my biceps a rest. I'm going to give myself tendonitis in my elbow. So we're doing shoulder presses, and they feel incredible. Can you please add hearts coming out of the bottom call to action at the end of the page? Now a full sweep across the project for any leftover old theme color tokens and also for any stock Mac OS Blue. Audit complete. Here's what resume pass caught and finished. All right, let's see what it looks like. Come on. I went to the poison factory and I woke up And I told my fiance, I said, dude, never again. I said, never again. I had 2 beers. I woke up this morning. I skipped my workout. I skipped my morning run. Okay. Awful. I still woke up at 5 a.m., but I just sat there and I worked on this instead. I worked on today's goals section. You know what I mean? But it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm going to be 32 and I don't know. It's just not worth it anymore. Like, yeah, it's fun connecting with people and getting out of the house and shit, but it's just not worth it. Oh, let me look at it in the phone because that's the true test. You have to look at it on your own phone. If you guys want to check it out, go to getclippo.com on your phone. And let's see what it looks like. Yes. Oh my God. I can't believe we made this whole thing live on stream. I thought it was going to be extremely difficult to have the focus to actually make something decent live on stream. The worst part of the site so far is this section right here. Oh, you can't see that. The worst part of the site by a lot is the most important section, the pricing section. This is the most AI slop section right here. So we'll come back to this section and then we'll make sure that we delete, simplify, like our boy Elon Musk says, and we'll get rid of as much of the AI slop as we can, and it'll convert more that way, I think. I don't know. Who really knows? It'll look better and I'll be proud of it. All right, so this finished. It looks incredible. It looks really good. I only have 1 post scheduled right now. I need to schedule more posts. I was going to post this, but this is like shots fired. We'll not even we won't get into that.
A new and better body.
We're not going to get into that. All right. I love this. So let's patch this. Let's patch this with Sparkle to the latest release. We'll go okay, this looks fantastic. Excellent job. Can you please patch this to the latest GitHub release so that Sparkle handles updating it on my machine to the live production app? Have you tried your app with less talkative or programming-centric streams, something like an IRL streamer, and how Clippo translates to that medium? It's not going to translate good to a less talkative stream, and that was a realization that I made yesterday, because it needs the transcript in order to find out clip-worthy moments. The only way I could see working around that is if we had some sort of vision aspect going on, which might be above the scope of the project. And we have to think about this from sort of, I guess this is kind of first principles thinking, is Clippo serves the purpose of getting you more audience, more views, more attention on autopilot. And that's what it's doing to my account massively. And I guess there are some live streamers that it won't do that for if they're not talking. And that it just might not be their product. It just might not be their product yet. Until I can figure out a way that it has some sort of vision to say, this is a clip-worthy moment. 21st has great pricing components I usually grab from there. So clean. I'll have to check them out. All right, let's see what this says. What you should know before running it. Version is already bumped. Scope is bigger than just restyle. Your working tree has pre-existing on-stage changes well beyond my CSS work. Git tree isn't committed. The flow, if you're good to ship everything. Yes, ship everything. All right, let's see what this looks like. Let's see what this looks like local. We just added the hearts to the call to action. This is too much space. This is too much space on the... Damn it, I hate it when I do this. I think this is too much space right here. I'm not sure though. I wish I could look at it on my MacBook Pro and not this monitor, but... We're gonna leave it for right now. It looks amazing on mobile. All right, so let's go into let's go into the stream here. We have 18 likes. We have to do 8 more shoulder presses. We have to keep up with this. Clippo would be perfect for you, John. Clippo would be the best thing for it. Clippo would tear that movie into clips, brother. And then if you link your socials, it'll automatically post it to them. And then you're gonna start juicing views. Be the best thing you can do for your personal brand. And I'm not just trying to sell you on that because it's the best thing I've done for my personal brand. It's the only reason why there's anybody in here. All right. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom, and then when I come back, we're going to link DataFast. We're gonna link DataFast to the website so we have analytics. All right, there's nobody faster. There's nobody faster. Come on. That will probably become a more common use case. Yes, it will. Dark mode equals night safari. Wait, really? How do I simulate dark mode? Oh, we should make night safari, you're saying. I thought you were saying it automatically did something. We should simulate it. All right, we're gonna open a Spindrift here, and we're gonna get DataFast linked to our website. Let's grab an API key. Let's grab an API key and try not to leak it. Do you guys use DataFast? All right. Can you please add this script to the website? Pop that background into Nano and see what happens. Yes. The Night Safari. Got my client side on data fast. I'm too cheap. I respect it. I'm literally building a Clippo tool right now. Why is the ARR going down? The ARR is going down because it's day 7 and we haven't shipped a project yet since we started live streaming. And our last project is based on OpenClaw, which the hype on OpenClaw is sort of dying down massively. Like if you look at a trend graph, like the majority of my annual recurring revenue is QuickClaw right now. If you look at so the majority of my revenue comes from QuickClaw, your own AI agent in 30 seconds. It's an app that sets up QuickClaw for you. No API keys, no Mac server, no virtual private server, anything. Just dumps you right into a chat with it. But if we go to Google Trends and you look up OpenClaw, that's why the ARR is going down. But it's no big deal because we're live streaming ourselves building products. And the first product we're building right now is Clippo, which is dude, quick herms would be the play right now. Let's see what the graph looks like for Mace. All right, so it's actually kind of similar, right? It's juicing. It's much higher than OpenClaw. Man, OpenClaw just dived down so much. It just dived down. So anyways, yeah, our last projects, they're dying down a bit, you know, so that's why we started the live stream. We're creating Clippo, which is breaking our live stream up into clips and automatically posting them for us. This will be a tool that I needed for myself, but will also sell as a product. Hermes is a luxury brand. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. Chad, you're right. You're right. So probably half of this search volume is from Hermes, the bag. The luxury bag, the brand. You're so right. So I just don't think it's worth the time and effort right now for me to make another quick Hermes app. Alrighty. So did this add? Hold on. Add it to head. Okay. Yes, commit and push this to GitHub. So we're committing and pushing right now the DataFast script to enable analytics on the website. And then we can start tracking conversion rate, start tracking views. And remember, this is just the first layer. This project is just the first layer of our journey here. We have to build that fat top of funnel. We have to build that top of funnel massively. And Clippo is literally juicing views for us, 2,500% more views. We're up like 150 subscribers or something like that in the last 4 days since we've enabled Clippo. It's just farming tens of thousands of views for us. So we're getting our personal brand out, dispersed. And then we start building tools that help us vibe code. and we start showing how those tools are helping us either vibe code faster, market better, increase conversion, make more money. Yeah, we're not throwing away the audience, but I don't know if it's one-to-one, like just saying if I ship Quick Hermes app that like everyone who bought Quick Claw is just going to be like, all right, let me try this one out too. And the problem with Quick Claw dying down is not just to do with Open Claw hype dying down. It's like a multi-layer thing, because people that are downloading the app, right, to make it super easy to set up Open Claw, once they get into their chat with Open Claw, because I've done talks with customers, I've done interviews, even me telling them yeah. So, like, once they get into the chat with their OpenClaw agent, they're non-technical people, and that's why they download the app, and they get so lost, you know, and I tried to help them with adding tools and stuff like that are preset that you can one-click, but OpenClaw has so many issues itself. A 100%. So we're gonna take a route more like, and I talked about this on the live stream yesterday. We're gonna take a route more like Mark Liu, Jack Fricks, Rob Alam, Tebow, and we are going to build tools that help us build, that help us market, that help us grow our own audience, and we're going to create the flywheel. And we're going to ship products with our own tools and show that it works. And we're going to create that flywheel, and we're going to do it all live, and we're going to make YouTube videos, and we're going to automatically post shorts with the Clippo. And it's going to be, we're going to create gravity around us. We got to create gravity. And we're going to do that with hard fucking work. We are going to do it with hard work, energy, consistency. We have to, like right now, over the past couple months, I've just been barely keeping pace. You know what I mean? Like, I have 14,000 followers in X or something like that, and I'm done. I should have 100,000 on YouTube, 100,000 on X. We should be getting views. We should be getting follows. We should be making money. We should be shipping products constantly. We should be providing value with everything we do. And so this live stream was a way for me to lock in and sort of step everything up. It's time to either take it seriously or move on. Sometimes you got to do that, right? All right, so this GitHub is returning 500 on push. Their API is glitching. What? What are GitHub is not down right now. Don't tell me GitHub is down right now. That cannot be true. GitHub is down right now? Are you fucking kidding me? All right, I was thinking about something you were saying yesterday about how SaaS isn't dead, but maybe in 5 years, but inside of DevX community, it feels dead. Why build for DevX community then? I'm not just building for DevX community. I'm gonna get on YouTube, and I'm going to build for everyone. Like the friend I went out to the bar with yesterday, you know, I'm telling him about vibe coding and all this stuff, and he's asking me, how do I get started? How do I do this? How do I get involved? And I'm going to build for him too. And I'm going to make content for him. And I think that we are just at the very beginning of this vibe coding movement. and I got to put my stake in it. And I got to say, hey, I'm here to show you how to do it. I'm here to give you tools to do it better than anyone else. I'm here to show you how to market, how to build your personal brand, everything around vibe coding. I'm going to be helping people do it. Yeah, we're going to sell the shovels. We're going to sell the shovels and the gold at the bottom of the shovel. The shovel's digging up, though. All of it. Next part of the flywheel is other distribution layers. Streams, clips, web posts with embedded videos. Absolutely. I already thought that we should probably have a way to send to X. Go Clippo. Clip that. Clip that. Get that clip. It'll be live on YouTube tomorrow. Don't worry. It'll be live on YouTube. So let's see if we can send to GitHub one more time. Try again. Claude was down yesterday, or it was down earlier. Angelina, this is a disaster. Everything's becoming a vibe coded fucking mess. Let me do one more rant. Everything is going to get far worse before it gets better because we're all vibe coding. These big companies are vibe coding and shit is failing constantly. It's bugging out constantly. And like it's going to dip down massively as the vibe coding slop accumulates. And then all of a sudden the models are going to get good enough and it's going to shoot way past up where we've ever been before. Everything's going to be crazy reliable, just better in every way, more agentic. But things are going to get so much worse before they get better. They're going to get so much worse. All right, GitHub is back online. We just pushed that. Let's go over to our Hermes agent. And let's say I just sent another update to GitHub. Can you pull that and make it live on the server, please? And that agent will take care of that for us. Which is so nice, guys. If you guys don't have an OpenClaw or an Hermes agent set up to handle your infrastructure work like this, just take the day to set it up. Give it your servers, give it your GitHub stuff, and get locked in. It is so nice. All right, once that goes live, then we're going to... Oh, actually, we need to check one more thing off our goals list here. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. First, we finished the finishing touches on the website for now. I'm going to say for now we did that. Okay? Second of all, we converted Clippo to light mode. Third of all, we are almost at 2 hours for the live stream, guys. We are absolutely crushing today's goals. Got it. I can't wait. I cannot wait for the day that we cross this bottom one off. This one down here, day 7, 250,000 ARR. Oh my God. That's going to be a banger clip right there. All right. So that's live. Let's go back to DataFast. We've installed the script. Show me the magic. Get Clippo is live. We have one visitor, guys. We already have one visitor. Okay. Our next goal is going to be, we're going to have to set up Stripe. We're going to have to set up an email to get some beta users going using the app other than myself. And that's gonna be our next goal. Let's get this closed out. Hey, it's me. Yeah, that's you. That's gonna be you. That is gonna be you. You are going to be the beta tester. Hey. Alrighty. Did this send to Sparkle? All right, shipped. Summary. So let's open up the real app. Let's close this Python server. Let's open up the real app now, and let's see if it tries to update. Wait, that did not try to update. Oh, check for updates. Where do I check for updates? It should check for updates when I first open the app, correct? Because I just opened the app and it did not prompt me to update. We're going to see what's going on with that. All right. Do we have any update? Do we have any update on GPT 5.5? Do we think they would have already released it? I'm pretty sure they would have already released it today if it was going to be released today. I'm feeling like it's going to be coming out tomorrow because it's already 12:46. I don't know. Maybe because they're in San Francisco, it'll be 12 their time, which I think is 3 my time. We have to stay on top of this. We have to benchmark. We have to start using GPT 5.5 as soon as that comes out. And we have to send a banger tweet for that. All right, found it. Installed app is 0.1.4. Correct is newer version, but Sparkle last checked today about 30 minutes before we push the app cast update. It won't check until tomorrow. To force it now, quit Clippo completely. Then run this. Then relaunch. Really? Can you just run that for me before I relaunch it? We're checking to see if it will prompt me to update to the latest version, which has the update for the new light mode. All right, yep, it prompted me. I'm going to say install update. Install and relaunch. And relaunch did not work because it just, that's a hard thing to get to actually work. And we are back in the light mode. Dope. I do kind of feel like we should bring back the analytics underneath the new clip, but I don't know. I don't know if we necessarily need that. Alrighty. What do we got? An hour 50? All right, we got 10 more minutes before we cross off our last goal of the stream here. Why don't we get our project after the Clippo is going to be our long form, because we have to have short form distribution and then we have to have long form distribution as well. So Clippo is going to handle posting shorts to YouTube, eventually X and Reels when we add that, and TikTok. But we have to create our tool that pretty much automates the process of creating long form YouTube content. So it'll create a thumbnail for us. It'll create a banger title. We're going to give it the topic. So like when GPT 5.5 releases, we'll give it the topic. Give me video ideas on GPT 5.5. It will research super in-depth GPT 5.5. Give us the thumbnail. Give us the title. Like maybe 10 options or something like that. Give us a couple options for a telepromptered intro so we can just straight up read an intro that's in our own voice, because it's going to read the transcripts of our old YouTube video. And then it will give us bullet points of the things we need to record me doing. So like for GPT 5.5, it'll say something like, you should benchmark it by having it create an app. You should plug it into OpenClaw and Hermes and see how it does agentic tasks. You should do cost comparison to compare it to something like Opus 4.7 and K2.6. And then it will finish off with a telepromptered conclusion, which will make it much easier for me to have a constant stream of shorts, long form YouTube, these live streams, and I can handle the X posts by myself. Firehose API. Dude, good call. Good call. Let's check that out really quick. Firehose API. Real-time data streaming API. This is exactly what I needed. Brother, you are always coming in with exactly what I needed. Define rules. Get notified the instant a matching web page changes, news, brands, competitors streamed via SSE. Built for agents. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Let AI set it up for you. This is exactly what we need. So I'm thinking tomorrow we get Stripe set up. We get the email sent out for the waitlist so that people can actually try Clippo. We try and get some user feedback going from that to make sure everything is working, because I'm done with just shipping an app and and hoping everything works. Over the weekend, I'm not going to stream Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to record an ultra cringe video for an X launch for Clippo. And next week, we'll formally launch Clippo on X and then Product Hunt. And yeah, that'll be the deal with that. And then we can keep moving on to our other stuff and keep building the top of funnel. What do we got? Do I need to do more? No, I don't. All right, let's I guess let's see what we do about setting this up first. I'm going to do try fire hose. We'll continue with Google. That's exactly what it's going to be. So I want to script the intro. And then I just want to get brief bullet points of the things I should cover inside the video for, and then just do it off the cuff. So the intro will be telepromptered. The conclusion will be telepromptered. And then the inside of the actual video itself will just be brief points of things that I should actually cover. All right, copy instructions for your agent. Ask your agent to monitor updates. Install from Claw Hub. Create your first tap. What's the best AI agent to make best UIs? So what I did with our current product that we're working on is funny because I installed the landing page skill. It's like the most popular landing page skill. It's literally called landing page skill for Claude Code. And then I had Opus 4.7 build this landing page. And it came out absolutely gross. And what happened is Ilias came in and gave us a screenshot. And I think that this might become a new meta for design. Like, seriously. I was thinking about it yesterday. This might become a new meta for design. Ilias screenshotted our site and put it into GPT Image Gen 2. And it redesigned our web page to this. And then we took this, the image gen, fed it back into Opus 4.7 and had it convert the site to this light mode with this beautiful background and all this. And then we ended up here. And we did the final touches ourselves. Came from one of your videos earlier and saw you live, so I wanted to pop a question. I've been using Codex, Anti-Gravity, Cursor, Replit, you name them, but I feel there's no good AIs for UI. And I would just have to agree with that. And so I think your best bet is you just get started with the UI. It's going to be complete AI slop garbage when the site is first made, and it's going to be gross. And then you just go through it and you start deleting shit. You start subtracting shit away from it. And as you're subtracting shit and taking it away, you can even pop it into GPT Image Gen 2. And you can say, redesign this, make it more aesthetically pleasing. I think that flow is going to be the meta. I think that will be the meta. Because the AI trying to programmatically create the UI, it just always comes out so AI slop. But when you put it in an image gen, its only goal is to make stuff look aesthetic. It's not worried about programmatically making the UI actually work. It's just creating a photo that looks good. So you take it, it's kind of like how design used to work. Like you would have a designer create a Figma file, and then you'd have to turn that into a real site. Yeah, so we built this all with Claude, get Clippo, and it's live on my channel right now. It's turning my live streams into clips and automatically posting them every 2 hours. And it is absolutely racking up views. We were up 2,500% in views over the last 4 days. We're up 390 watch hours, which is like 1,000,000,000% up for me. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. All right, so we just hit our 2-hour goal for the stream, which means it is time to check off our final to-do list. We are hitting true. Save. Done deal. Okay. So tomorrow at 10:30, maybe even 10, but definitely by 10:30. 10:30, we're going to be live. It is next post, you're right. I'm going to make that into a next post. So tomorrow at 10:30, we're going to be live, and we're going to really lock in and have a much longer stream than today. I appreciate you being here. We're going to have a longer stream than today, and we're going to get Stripe set up so people can pay for this shit. We're going to get that email sent out so people can beta test it. We're going to dive into the long form tool because we have to get YouTube videos pumping out. Next week, I'm committing to 2 YouTube videos. So we're going to live stream every day. We're going to have 2 long form YouTube videos. We're going to tweet every day. Clippo's going to be working in the background, cutting that shit up, posting it everywhere, racking in views. We are expanding the top of funnel so much right now, I can't even begin to explain. Okay? And that is our goal at this stage. Stage 1 is we are expanding the top of funnel like insane. We are getting attention. Stage 2, we are going to build the tools and convert our top of funnel. Stage 3, 250,000 annual recurring revenue, and we're buying a home. All right, guys, take care of yourself. Drink a ton of water today. Have 7 times the caffeine you normally have. Do some pull-ups. Let's finish up our dumbbells. Don, I'll definitely send it to you. You know that already. All right, folks. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10:30.